This is a video showing how to change the front brakes and rotors on a Nissan Pathfinder. And I want to break these free just a little bit. It's easier while the tire's down and on the ground. Okay. Now that those are cracked free, now we want to jack it up. Also put a block behind your rear wheel, so when you jack it up, it's not going to roll away on you. Lazy man's way. Okay, on the back of the brake calipers, you're going to see these rubber boots, 17mm bolt, and then there's one down at the bottom. We're going to loosen those up and take those off. Okay. Give this a little wiggle. That'll pull right off. You don't want to hang it just because of the hose. You don't want to damage it, so you could just prop it up behind here for now, or you could use a rope to hang it. And here's your brake pads, so they need to come out. Okay, use a flat screwdriver just to get behind it. Once you do, they should slide right out. Since we're not just doing the brakes, we're changing the rotor too. Next, we're going to pull off these other bolts that are back here. They've got some blue paint on them. They're 22mm. If you don't feel like beating it with your hand, maybe a rubber mallet would be a good idea. That'll help break those bolts free. Okay, once you get those bolts out, this should just come right off. Your brakes should come with these metal brackets, so we're going to pop these out and change those. But first I'm going to take this rotor off. Rubber mallet. Old one's off. New one's on. Three, two, one. Okay, these metal clips pop right out of there. We don't need those anymore because ours came with the new ones. Just like that. Piece of cake. Okay, the easiest way to put these brakes in now is to put this right back on here again. You don't need to take that off if you're only changing brake pads. You only need to remove that just to change that rotor. Okay, new brake shoes. I like to put the lube that they give you all around these ends here so that they'll slide nice in those brackets. Now with these, all you have to do now is just line up the bottom first, squeeze it around behind this bracket, and just push it in. That's it. This one piece of metal will be on the outside. The other one, that's the squealer, that's going to be in on the inside. So as your brake pad gets low, it'll make that squealing noise that we all love. Get the other one, do the same thing. Okay, same thing, that just pushes right in the back. And then we're going to take you got to put this back on. But first, let's take a C-clamp. Just slowly squeeze these back in, make it easier to go on. That should slide right on. And then put these two bolts back in. That's it. Time to put the tire back on. Time for a beer.